The O'Reilly Factor is on.
Tonight, no spin policy with the governor.
Kosh, the no spin zone. We have a major policy interview with Sarah Palin this evening. President Obama, somebody asked you, give him a grade. You gave him a 4 out of 10. What is he doing wrong?
Gitmo. What? We decide we're going to close Gitmo without a security plan?
I'd put him in Alaska. I'd put him way up in Alaska. I'd build a little prison up there.
Hey, let's hear what Alaskans would have to say about that.
Yeah, come on. Bring them on up. Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, 88. Alaska, minus 15. Okay. Barack Obama, socialist.
Scares me the road that he has us on, not seeming to understand what it is that built up America's economic system. The shrinkage of government, not the expansion, scare the heck out of me.
One of the amusing parts of your book for me was that you wanted to do the Reverend Wright dance. Ram it right down Barack Obama's throat. What's wrong with Reverend Wright?
Oh, goddamn America. There's something wrong with him. Maybe he just happened to miss those particular sermons, though.
You look a little skeptical, Governor. I can't, I'm sitting there. They told you not to bring up Reverend Wright. I think I would have maybe grabbed McCain's tie and pulled him over and said, you got to do this. Let me be very bold and fresh again. Do you believe that you are smart enough, incisive enough, intellectual enough to handle the most powerful job in the world?
I believe that I am because I have common sense and I believe, the values that are reflective of so many other American values. And I believe that what Americans are seeking is not the elitism, the kind of a spinelessness that perhaps is made up for that with some kind of elite Ivy League education and a fat resume that's based on anything but hard work and private sector free enterprise principles. Americans could be seeking something like that in positive change in their leadership. I'm not saying that has to be me.
Well, after speaking with Governor Palin, I do believe she has future political ambitions. Iran.
We need to be working closely with France and Britain, our other allies whom we can count on.
But they're already on board.
They're on board with what, though? What we're not discussing
they're on board
is some
with
of these
economic sanctions. You know the country that isn't on board, that's causing all the trouble here?
Well, we have to question Russia on this also.
Russia? Look, I'm bombing them. I'm bombing Iran.
Oh, my gosh. Any kind of war strike is the absolute last option.
Right.
That's why we cannot let the world get to the place that you're talking about right now.
We're already there.
No, we're not. What works, in my mind, reading the history books, is what Reagan did. What Reagan did, I think, was the right thing. He looked at our enemies around the world, and he said, we win, you lose. That's what I want to see and feel and hear from our new administration, from President Obama.
But that's what Bush did. The world didn't like the Bush doctrine, unilateral action.
What I would like us to see is a shift from this 9-10 policy that it seems that Obama perhaps is embracing, and we start looking more at the 9-12 policies.
China.
I'm not comfortable with U.S. policy today that is allowing China to own so much of America.
It's free enterprise. They have the money, they can buy it.
What isn't right about this, though, is that we're continuing to grow our debt, continuing to allow this situation that we're in where we're beholden to China and to others. We can't look at China and be blaming them right now for the problems that we're causing ourselves by spending too much money in growing government.